Hey everyone, it's Brenda from Diamond Penny with the Besties. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you had a happy 4th of July. I hope everybody was safe and your neighbors weren't insane with the illegal fireworks. So today, finally, something different. Today we are doing a whip and chat / tag questions. And these tag questions came from my dear friend, Christopher. If you guys don't follow him, you need to be, and I will tag him below so you guys can go check out his channel. But he knows how insanely busy I've been. I would have thought after graduation stuff would have let up. So this is gonna be a combination of a whip and chat and tag questions. And so you guys have known what I've been up to the last couple months. I'm gonna cram it all in because a lot of it is the same. And so, and then we're going to get into these 25 tag questions that Christopher tagged me in. And then I'm going to select some of my fellow creators if they would like to do some as well. So thank you, Christopher, for thinking of me. I know you guys, I have been kind of like not in the mix lately. I haven't been posting. I've just been, the heat, just busy. So anyway, so I don't waste any more time. Let us get into it. So what am I working on? I am 2 sections away from finishing primary connection. And who is it by? I'm not sure who it's by. I have to pull up the bottom because I've got it. Sorry, I've got it upside down. By Casey Golden. And this has been so much fun to work on. It's been a color blocking dream, which I needed. I stopped on Midsummer's Eve for a little bit because Pride Month was coming up and I wanted to do this. This is actually my second kit. So I was able to finish one, but not this one, but I'm super close. So that's what we're gonna be finishing up. And then who knows what I really need to finish some whips I have going on, but we shall see. So where did I leave off? Let's go to graduation. So my parents came in, got them all situated. Gina, her husband Will, and the grandkids came in, and that was super awesome. We had a really good time, seeing Bella. Oh, I forgot, you know what? I just got into it. I didn't even tell you. So anyway, I'm using, this is by Diamond Art Club, by the way. So I'm using this really cool tray that my bestie Brad got for me. Sorry, I'm not turning on overhead lights. It's, my AC going is 110 outside. And it's got a more cozy feeling. But this 3D tray, he's trying to find his receipt of what shop he got it from off Etsy, but it's absolutely amazing. So I'm just using that pink wax and a plain white boat because I'm lazy and I'm just trying to get this done. And I'm just using my Harbor Freight containers right here because this kit is not very big at all. So I just kind of wanted to use this because it's a little, simpler. So let's pour a color in here. So anyway, like I said, everybody got in here safe and sound. Everything went perfectly. I was kind of emotional when Bella, graduated, but I'm really proud of her. Not only that, she has her own checking account now. I took her to do that, and she has her license. Let me tell you how liberating it is. The child can take herself to her appointments. I don't have to leave work. And I think that she has a sense of independence as well. She seems a lot happier. She probably doesn't realize, like she said, she didn't even know why she waited so long, but at least she has it now. And she's already made her very first road trip up to see her cousin. So I'm really proud of her for being safe and, doing all that. So she is definitely enjoying her summer. She's still going to physical therapy. She just had an MRI on her shoulder. So we are waiting to see what is going on. Oh, you guys can barely even see that. Going on with that. But the good thing is she does not need surgery. So for right now, she's not competing this summer. She has taken a nice little break, but she does know she needs to go back at some point because she needs to get conditioned for when she goes to college, because she's going to swim for them. So for those of you that don't know, my daughter Bella just graduated, and she's decided, although having offers to other schools, she has decided that the best fit for her is to stay local for right now and go to College of the Sequoias, which is a really amazing community college out here. It's in the next town over. So it's not very far at all. They have an amazing swim program. The coach, she is an NCAA champion. So I'm really excited for Bella. I think she's going to have like an amazing season. You know, she's still going to go to club, but probably not compete as much and just use it maybe for like another form of conditioning, depending on, because we're not quite sure when actual swim season starts or when they actually start swimming. So we will definitely see. But for right now, I'm trying to get back in the mix of things as far as getting down to the pool for club, since I am still the president. It was really difficult trying to stay on top of things. I was slacking on my newsletter. I'm up to date now, but trying to, you know, do a face-to-face greeting with new families that have coming in. There are some new changes I'm going to make to the process just for better tracking purposes and making sure that I don't miss anyone with correspondence. My board members, though, have been doing an amazing job, though, and I'm really thankful for them. So as of right now, though, we are doing our fireworks booth, and let me tell you that, of course, it has been calm and cool weather until this week. Things are also incredibly slow, and I'm hoping that they pick up because I am not trying to bring a truckload of fireworks back. I think because of the day of the week that it falls on, people are kind of holding out, but it's Sunday right now, so I work the later shifts. Hopefully it'll just be busy like in the late afternoon, early evening, so we can pack up and go because I do have to work in the morning. We've been closing early though because it has been slow, but I have to help pack up the truck and everything and pass off to another parent so they can charge the iPads and all of that stuff because I have to work. Bryant's sister-in-law, basically my sister-in-law too, Shawnee, she just had her baby, Jason's brother, and she is absolutely beautiful. She is a big girl too. Oh, but head full of hair, huge cheeks. They named her Savannah Marie, but the middle name is spelled Merie, the Creole, kind of like Marie Laveau, but I don't think Marie Laveau is spelled that way, but you get the picture. I'm so excited. I'll get to see her Wednesday, which is, I'm super excited about that. I'm going to get to see her Monday. So after I get off work real quick, and then, because they're going to be up from LA so after I get off work, but before I go down to the booth, and then hopefully they're not leaving till Thursday morning, and I will be able to see them Wednesday after I drop off, whatever fireworks are left over and do all that paperwork and return the truck, and hopefully enjoy the rest of that. Let's see what else. Backtracking a little bit, Bryant and I just celebrated our 5th anniversary together, and so we did something a little different. We went down close to San Bernardino, which I had never been to, but it's actually like a little bit above San Bernardino. And sorry for that sound. I have my computer open so I can see these questions. But we went to a lavender festival, and let me tell you what, it was worth the 4-hour drive. It definitely was. It was just so whimsical and lavender everything. The place smelled amazing. It was this farm that just had over 100 different types of lavender. They had shops, they had food, designated. I had this like grilled chicken lavender sandwich on focaccia with arugula and whatever they marinated it in, like, and everybody was so calm and peaceful, probably because they were all high and relaxed off lavender. I wanted a lavender margarita, but I didn't want to stand in the line. I had 2 different types of ice cream. I had a lavender honey and then a lavender and vanilla soft serve, and that was delicious. I got some goodies from there to bring home. It was just a lot of fun. It was just something different than we normally do. You know, on our actual anniversary, we did go out to dinner. We usually go to the same restaurant, we have for the last 3 years. So that's kind of been our thing, especially because our anniversary is during the middle of the week. You know, Bella's graduating older now, so I can start spending like once a week. I stay overnight at Bryant's house. Because, you know, for the last however many years, he's been always coming down here, and I've had to, depending on Bella's swim schedule, and she didn't have a license, and you guys know how that goes. But yeah, there's some things, you know, that I'm going to definitely change when the new season starts up. I'll probably do some officiating, like for at least, sorry you guys about that sound, but some officiating for the Junior Olympics. Not all 4 days, that's for sure. I'll probably just do Friday since I'll already be up there, and then Saturday. I just have to check and see like when like the distance events are, because I'm not trying to like stay there for those. I'm hoping also that it will cool down. I am loving all this color blocking, you guys. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, so that's really all I have been up to. I did take the Will and the grandkids to see the Super Mario movie. If you guys have not seen it, you have to go see it. And that movie was made for us. That was not made for the kids, let me tell you, because my almost 9-year-old granddaughter, 8? How old is she gonna be? 8 or 9? She's gonna be 8. Yeah, she's gonna be 8. My 8-year-old granddaughter had no idea who Super Mario was. So it's fine. She still enjoyed it. But like, that movie was definitely made for those of us that were of age to play Nintendo when the original Nintendo first came up. The cast is amazing, and Jack Black, of course, did not disappoint. They had an amazing, amazing cast. And then Brad went with us too. So I was really excited because I got to spend so much time with Brad and his mom. And of course, the weekend before that, I went down there for a long weekend just for Juneteenth to spend that with him. And we had, of course, a blast. So hopefully he'll be able to come up soon and visit. Those weekends always go by so fast, just way too fast for my liking. Work has been okay. It's just obnoxiously hot, and people at work get on my nerves because, so like, I get it. In the mornings, you know, even though it's much cooler, it's still hot, but it's still somewhat of a cool breeze, and people open up the hangar doors. That's fine. But when that sun starts creeping up and it starts getting super, super hot, you need to shut the doors, because we have like fans and like porta-coolers going. We have porta-coolers going, and so what ends up happening is everybody knows that when there's heat and water and you mix them together, you get humidity. And so it's super humid in the freaking hangar. And they just don't get it, and it's so flipping annoying. Like, shut the dang door, because just because you've got the fans and mist blowing on you, it's not going to keep you cool when it's 110 outside. You know, we were all spoiled in June because it stayed in the mid 80s, which is really unseasonably cool for this time of year. But hopefully it won't stay too long. And don't get me wrong, I would rather be hot than cold, let me tell you what. But I would prefer it not to be in the triple digits. Yeah, definitely not. So I'm doing this real quick and watching the time because I will have to go to the fireworks booth because, you know, besides the regular parents, you know, we've got parents that want to do like one shift or not even a full shift, and really bothers me, especially because I am there every single night. Do I expect everyone to do what I do? Absolutely not. But if everybody did, besides my normal parents that I can always count on who are doing at least 2 shifts, if everybody just did that, then I wouldn't have to. But so is life. So you guys can hold me to this also. I'm going to implement these changes, at least present it to the board. If it does not change, next year is my absolute last year, and then the club is on their own. And I hate to be like that, but when it gets to the point where people just assume or expect me to do it because they can always count on me, and that's where I'm starting to have some issues. Just like when I told them for my Winterfest meet, our meet we hold in December, that somebody in April will have to shadow me on how to set the meet up and run the meet, because if Bella's college schedule is the same as it was last year, I will not be there for the meet, and I don't know what to tell them. We've always been known, our satellite has always been known to put on some pretty killer meets. So, yep, that's the plan. So anyway, in a nutshell, that is what I've been up to since the last time I had a whip and chat. So nothing really exciting at all. Just regular life. Well, except Bella graduating. And I do want to thank everyone that sent text messages, emails, cards to celebrate Bella for her graduation. It was really thoughtful of you guys to think of her during this major milestone in her life, and mine as well. I think the reason why, because I know some of you will be like, why are you still doing this if she's graduated? Well, this is club. Just because she's 18, she can still swim. It's year round. But also, you know, well, and also because she's going to be part of it, but I don't want the club to fall apart until somebody, you know, can step up who wants to do it. But also, I guess I still kind of feel the need to have like a sense of purpose. It's really hard when, you know, it's hard enough when your first one graduates, but like, let alone your baby. And that's it. Like, and it goes by in a blink of an eye. So hug them little ones, because before you know it, they go to kindergarten, you blink, they're in high school, and after that, that's it, you guys. That is it. So I'm just glad that my friends all have little ones that I can watch up and grow and still watch them swim. And then, of course, my new niece, and that'll be fun. And they don't only live 2.5 hours away, so that's definitely doable in a weekend to just jet down there. Yeah. So, like I said, that's been it. So how about I just stop yammering, log back in because my computer went to sleep, and let's do these tag questions. So there's 25 of them. I am going to do my very best to get through them and not sound like a drawn-out windbag. And at the end, I will think of a few people to tag. And if you guys, the people I tag, if you don't want to do it, then that is completely okay as well. I went back and rewatched Christopher's so I don't tag the same people. All right, so question number 1. How many diamond paintings have you completed? So, I don't really know. I did start diamond painting in April of 2020. So I am going to do a rough estimate of, because I've only had, 2 years in review. So I'll say a good estimate would probably be maybe 100, not that many, considering that some of them are the smaller budget size canvases, like the little 30 by 30s or 30 by 40s. They don't take too long. Of course, now they take me forever just because of time, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna give it just a solid 100 and play it safe, because I don't really think that it's been more than that at all. So question number 2, how many diamond paintings do you currently have in your stash? Oh my goodness. I am not 100% sure again. I actually have been doing some destashes, but then I'll do stash videos, so it fluctuates. But I can definitely tell you I probably have about, collectively, I have about 300 or so. Or close to it. So I'm going to leave that as my final answer. Goodness, come on now. Number 3, when did you begin diamond painting? April of 2020 is when I started. Like a lot of us, we started during the pandemic. Except I had never even heard of it or seen an advertisement until I went down to visit Brad, and he was diamond painting. So I was just like, what's that? And he told me, and I just watched him, and I was like, and he's like, you should try it, and told me to go check out Diamond Art Club, and so I did. If you could only purchase from one diamond painting company for the rest of your life, who would you purchase from and why? So when Christopher was answering this question last night when I was watching his video, I was really, really thinking about it, and not to sound like a copycat, but he was absolutely right with his choice. And as much as I have love for so many other companies, it would have to be Diamond Art Club for the simple, God, there's a lot of trash in these drills. I'm sorry if I keep bumping you. I have the recording arm in front of me. It would have to be Diamond Art Club. The variety of subject matter, the variety of sizes now, square and round. Now they're having special drills. The clarity, the rendering, the quality is there. So I would just have to, that's what I would have to do. The coupons they offer, the specials, there's a whole bunch of things that, play into my selection of that. But if I had to weigh all of my options, not taking away from any of the other companies that I do adore, I would have to say Diamond Art Club. When diamond painting, what is your go-to media to consume? I just watch YouTube videos on all bunch of different stuff. I do like the we've been chats, or I try to watch people's longer videos. If I'm running out of stuff, I will watch their quick post reviews and things like that. But if I run out of stuff like that, I like to watch medical type stuff, as far as the I don't really know the right way to say it, but basically like studies on certain diseases, or studies on Siamese twins, or when they had one on like explaining what a doppelganger is and what kind of, you know, how amazing that thing is, and people out there, you know, how all have one, and or they just probably haven't met them. Sometimes I'll watch crime stuff. It just depends. I did watch Jeffrey Dahmer's trial. It just depends if it involves kids, I'm not going to watch it because it just upsets me. But like they had a special families who have children that have primordial dwarfism, and just things like interesting things like that. And how crazy and fascinating our human body makeups are, and everything that goes into it. Just stuff like that. And I prefer to watch longer videos so that way I don't have to keep stopping and changing. I have a lot of videos in my save to watch later part of my YouTube, just because I've been so busy and I don't get to diamond paint every night, and sometimes I don't even feel like it. So, and if it's a video I really would like to see, I don't want to miss out, so I save it for later. I think I have like over 500 videos to watch in my saved later little folder. I don't ever... Like Brad and I, when we hang out, we'll watch like Hallmark and Lifetime movies together. Sometimes I get really distracted because I'll be watching too much of the movie and not really diamond painting. But yeah, I would have to say that's really what I like to do when I diamond paint. All right. I'm actually liking this whip and chat because it's color blocking, so I can focus and get a lot done. I don't really have to concentrate too much on anything. Let's see what is the next question. What is your favorite category to diamond paint? Landscape, fantasy, animals, etc. Well, I will say what I don't like off the top, and that's landscapes. Although I do have a few in my stash, I'm just really not into them. There's a couple that I absolutely loved and had to have, but if I have them otherwise, it's because it is a gift. For either Bryant or somebody else I know. And that was not cute what I just did. So yeah, that is... I do like the darker art, so I do love Christopher Lavelle. I love Richard Lorenz's owls and his birds. I'm not really that big of a fan of people. I think it just all depends. I do not like flowers. There's too much confetti. If there's flowers in it, that's fine. Like, I think it just all depends because I just have an array. So I think it would just be easier for me to say what I don't like to diamond paint, and that would be landscapes. Or it depends on the fantasy. Also, I do like some fantasy. Let me just get this last square in, and then I can move on to another question. All right. What is the artist you have completed the most diamond paintings from? So that's really interesting, and you guys might all be shocked. Oh, no, I take that back. No, I don't. You guys will be shocked when I tell you this, that I have not done any repeats yet. I have not done a kit by the same artist yet. No duplicates yet. So it wouldn't be accurate for me to answer that question because I don't have a real answer for it. I never even thought about that. And all this time that I've been diamond painting, I have not done 2 kits from the same artist yet. That is crazy. All right, next one. What is your go-to wax when diamond painting? All right, I'm gonna be honest. I've been super, super lazy. I just have my little bag here and I just use whatever in it. I have been really liking Randa's Crafty Corner wax. I've been liking the Uncrafty Crafter. I've been liking her little scented dots. But the good pink wax, I'm just telling you right now, that's mainly what I've been using for a while. That and then the putty. I really enjoy the putty more so though in my multi-placer. So I'm sorry if I'm jiggling the table, but time to change out the color. All right, what do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna move on with white for right now so I don't stick my arm in anything sticky. Yep, and hopefully I won't fling these everywhere because I emptied out a new bag of drills and they had a little bit of static in them. So hopefully it won't be too bad. All right, so let me just fix this. I can't stand when they get caught underneath each other. Oh, I skipped one. Oops. Number 8. What is the artist you own the most diamond paintings from? Oh, goodness. Oh my God, that one is tough. That one is tough. I think it would be a tie. I think it'll be a tie between, I have a lot of Mandy Manzanos. I have a lot of Richard Lorenz. I have a lot of Christopher Lavelle. I have a lot from Medusa the Doll Maker. I have a lot from Sybil Art. So probably one of those. I know that doesn't really help much. I didn't really narrow it down either, but I would have to say that. Let's see. What do you do when you finish diamond paintings? Do you hang them, put them in a portfolio, or something else? So I do a few things. I do hang them, but when I hang them, they're very specific ones. And either I will get a frame that will fit it, or if it's super, super special, like Shine, my Treasure Studios art from my Lizzie Falcon Shine. I got that professionally. No, I did that on my own. I didn't get that professionally done. I did get my Night Garden by Bob Doucette. I did get that one professionally framed. And it looks absolutely amazing. So if I want to hang them, I will either one, purchase a frame and that will fit, or I'll get it custom framed. I do have some portfolios that I will put them in, but then some of them don't fit directly in the portfolio, like in a sleeve. So I just have them kind of in the portfolio. Or I give them away. So I guess I don't have to worry about what I do with them then. All right. Do you like to open your kits right away, or do you keep them sealed until you're ready to work on them? So it just all depends on timing. If I have time to film a video and I'm interested in filming, I will. If not, they can sit. In fact, I have not even opened up any of my Diamond Art Club 5-year anniversary kits yet to do anything with. So I'm sure Christopher's sitting at home clutching his imaginary pearls right now because, you know, he just doesn't understand how people can do that. I have had stuff sit for like months that I have not opened. And that's even, you know, but if I wanted to go back to like before YouTube videos, I would just open them when I wanted to do them because I have quite a few that are still sealed. Watch, in the next like day, Christopher's gonna get on a plane and come to my house and like raid my frickin' stash closet and open up all my unopened diamond paintings because it's probably like irking the snot out of him right now. Sorry, friend. So yeah, if I didn't have a channel, they would probably stay sealed until I was ready to work on them. Crazy, huh? Let's see. What is your #1 unicorn kit that you currently do not own but hope to one day? Oh my goodness. My one unicorn kit, I have like kind of two. One is from Richard Lorenz. It's Agnes, One Hot Mess. That one is discontinued. I think the other is, let's see, Sleeping Beauty, the Mandy Manzano Princess Panel of Sleeping Beauty, Hello Beastie by Mandy Manzano, and then definitely the brave one, Mirada, Princess Panel, Mandy Manzano. And I wouldn't turn my nose up at Pocahontas. So yeah, those would be my definite unicorn kits for sure. I've been fortunate to get some of my unicorns through D-Stash or just straight up trade. So I'm really thankful for that. Let's see. Let me just fill this in real quick. All right. Question 13. What is the kit in your stash you are most looking forward to working on? All right. So the kit I am looking forward to most working on is kind of a tie. One of them is As You Wish by Medusa the Dollmaker from DIY Moon Shop. And the next one is, let's see, what is it? Oh, it's off the top of my, I can't. I don't know if it's, is it Labyrinth, my Labyrinth kits? Oh, Fables. Fables by Medusa the Dollmaker from DIY Moon Shop. Those are the ones I am most looking forward. But I would have to say As You Wish is probably the one I'm most looking forward to working on. 14, do you prefer confetti, color blocking, or a mix of both? I'm just going to be flat out honest and be like, even though I don't mind some confetti, I'm just going to be honest and say color blocking. Color blocking, color blocking. Like, this is in heaven. I have too many freaking drills in here. I love the fact that I can just sit here and zone out and just boom, boom, boom. Lay these drill down with whatever multi-placer I have. And I know it's not a race. We all know it's not a race, but when you're putting down them last couple drills, it is such an accomplishment. It drives me nuts. When I color block, I am less likely to forget a color and have to go back. That irks the crap out of me. I can't stand when I do that. And although I've come up kind of with a like a groove, so to speak, or like this little rhythm I have, which has definitely helped cut down on the amount of like me missing a color or a spot. It doesn't like eliminate it, but it definitely does help, but it still drives me crazy. I don't like when I do that either, when drills pop up in my face. And I just sprinkle them everywhere, and then they stick to me. And then I find them everywhere, like on the bottom of my feet. Okay, so yeah. Although I don't mind some confetti, I am a huge fan. And I know some people get irritated if they see imperfections. I don't. Because no one's going to be all of in my painting super, super close up to see them except me. But like this right here, I am loving the fact that I can just boom, 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 and these all like lock into place. I also like to do this. I'll show you real quick what I like to do. When I have a large area like this and it just seems like I'm getting nowhere, I'll start like further down. Like, oh, I hate when it does that. Does that do that to you guys too? Anyway, as I was saying, you can just kind of go and like fill it in. So you like block off a section and just fill that section in. And to me, that makes it feel like it's going like that much faster. And I really do enjoy that. I just like the way it closes in and just fills in the gaps like that. Whereas confetti, I'm more prone to making mistakes and forgetting, you know, certain colors. All right. Number 15, how do you pick which piece you want to work on next? That's a really good question, and it's kind of difficult. I haven't been participating in very many events lately just because of my schedule, and if I don't finish in time, I get really frustrated. Like this one will be a little different because I'm so close to finishing, and I should be able to finish it by the weekend, like next weekend, hopefully before that, just depending on things. But I feel like a lot like frustrated when an event is over or a time frame's over, and I know that normally I would be able to finish the kit, but then I don't. And that's really, I don't think I have finished one kit in time for any event except for maybe like drills and chills the very first year. That's it. I have, you know, yeah, I'd have to say that's definitely it. Other than that, I just have to like, if I don't have anything particular, I just have to see what kind of like calls my name, like what I see, and just be like, you know what, I really want to do this. If I don't have anything in particular, that's when I might go and grab something new that just came in that I really wanted to work on, instead of like digging through my stash and kind of thinking things out. So I think I just have to be in the mood, because if I'm not in the mood to work on it, like a lot of people, I'm not going to. This needs to go in a bigger tray. I hate when they don't line up right. Ugh, my leg's falling asleep. Okay. What is your favorite season holiday to diamond paint from? Halloween. I mean, I do love Christmas. That's a close second, but Halloween. However, I am not the type of person, I can't do like I wouldn't be able to work on a Christmas painting right now. I am not in the mood for it. It's hella hot outside. It's summertime. So even Halloween, like I can't work on a Halloween kit right now, but I can definitely think about what I might want to do for Halloween. because it is my favorite holiday. If I can make it Halloween all year round, I would. But I can't, so yeah. My throat's getting kind of sore. All right. Do you work on one kit at a time? Excuse me, or have multiple whips going on? I prefer to work on one kit at a time, but I do have quite a few whips. But I've been kind of thinking about going down kind of like what Nurse Rachel from Nurse Rachel and Crafts does. She usually has 2 whips going at once, 1 round, 1 square. I just feel like I don't like having a ton of stuff out, so I feel like if I have like multiple whips out, like I'm cluttering up my craft area. So ideally, I'm just kind of like, I like to have 1 out at a time. I really, really do. Next. Do you work on one, okay, neutral or dark pieces or colorful? I like both. I really do. I think it just depends on my mood. I will say, even though I like it, that the more neutral ones do become a little daunting at times and not as fun. Like they don't hold my interest with a lot of dark colors, whereas the bright colors kind of do. But I do like them both. I don't really have a preference. Large pieces or snack size? Both. Both, because let me tell you, I can't do super ginormous kits back to back to back. I can't. Like, because I feel very, like, underaccomplished because I look at kind of like my year-end count or how many diamond paintings I've gotten done. I'm like, oh, well, you would have more done if you didn't freaking choose these gargantuan pieces all the time. Plus, I just need a break. I want like instant gratification by only taking a couple hours to complete it, if that. Some I've gotten done in like an hour, 45 minutes or so. And that I do a couple of them like that, and then I'm ready to rock and roll on another like larger kit. So there's that. I need to hurry up. Place diamonds with tweezers or pen. Pen. I can't do the tweezer thing. I'm lucky I can pick them up with a pen. Especially with my multi-placer, flicking them everywhere. It would be a natural disaster if I tried to use tweezers. Square or round. I like both. I have zero preference. What is your favorite method of placing ABs? With my multi-placer. I'm lazy right now. I think this is just a 7-placer. I mean, I really should like have a bigger one, but I'm already like doing fine with this one and I'm almost done. So I'm just kind of sticking with it. All right. I'm sure this has been kind of boring for you guys just because it's all been like white drill placement, but I got to get it done. I just like to be able to zone out. Let me see, what else? Oh no, get in there. See, look at me. Look at me making just not knowing what the hell I'm doing right here. Alrighty, sorry about that. Alrighty. What is your favorite method of, did that multi-placer? What is your preferred method of sectioning off a canvas? I just make it like a grid. I separate it, like this one was separated into three rows, vertical and horizontal. I made it into 9 sections and that's it. One day I would like to try to use release papers just to see, because I have so many of them, but just to see what it's like. And and trying to, you know, section it to where I'd have somewhat even spaces, because I know with my washi I don't even do that because my eyeball is not calibrated. Do you have any other hobbies? Do you have any other crafty hobbies aside from diamond painting? No, I do not. Bonus question. If you still have it, show us your first diamond painting you ever completed. All right, so I will show you guys at the end of this. Stay tuned. Like, don't sign off at the end, and I will show you my very first one. I still have it. It is, I'm not going to tell you what it is, because you're just going to have to wait and see. But I have it. And it is framed. I got it professionally framed. And it is hanging up in my dining room. So certain people who have already seen it don't say anything and don't ruin the surprise for others. Christopher, Maritza, LOL. But yep, I still have it, and I thought I was never gonna finish it, and it was very, very overwhelming. But when I think it took me 2 months. And I didn't know really how to use a multi-placer, so the majority of it was single-placed. And I was just like, oh my God. But Brad, you know, he kept telling me, it's going to get better, it's going to get better. And it did, and here we are today. All right, so those were my questions right there, my bonus questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this. So now, I need to tag some people. Who am I going to tag? Well, I'm going to tag Maritza from Kiss My Crafts. I want to tag Shonta from... Oh, Shonta, what the hell is your damn diamond painting? Diamond painting with Shonta. I think that's what it is. I'll tag her below, but Shonta, tagging you. Hannah from Sparkling Spectrumite. And, oh, one more. Who else? Good grief. Randee from You Can Call Me Butter. Those are my 4. And 5. And Suzette. Yep, those are the 5 people that I'm going to tag. So if you guys have time, I would greatly appreciate it if you could do the tag questions. But if not, definitely not mandatory. But you guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I'm just going to finish up here because I do have to leave in about a half hour to go down to the fireworks booth, and you know, I need to get me something to drink or what have you. So other than that, you guys, I am down to almost a section and a half left. I hope you enjoyed this. If you made it all the way through, leave me like sun, palm tree, beachy, some sort of emoji. All right, you guys. Well, oh, and I was under an hour. All right, so I've said this 1,000 times, so I'm babbling. Until next time, my friends, be safe, be kind. Bye. Hey, everyone, as promised, this clip is of my very first completed diamond painting. I apologize for the glare, but this, like I said, my very, very first one I got from Diamond Art Club. This is the New York City skyline. Oh, that's better. At first, I really didn't know what to expect, and I thought that I was like failing miserably when I was doing it. Brad was my, you know, cheerleader, so to speak, for that. Yeah, and as I walk closer, you can see some imperfections, because I do believe it is, let me see, is it a square or a round? I can't tell from here. I think it's a square. Yeah, it's a square. And yeah, there are imperfections and a whole lot of confetti, but I was so, so proud of myself. So much color blocking. I did get bored with it at first, but yeah. Now you guys know I embrace it. And I got it framed at Hobby Lobby, and I'm so, so proud. And it was the very first one I hung up. So yeah, there it is, New York City Skyline by Diamond Art Club. They still have this. Whether it's in stock, I'm not quite sure. All right, you guys. As always, love you all. Remember, be safe, be kind. See you in the next video. Bye.